What's up, ladies and gentlemen, back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing a movie review on 28 Weeks Later. Now, 28 Weeks Later takes place 6 months after the previous film, and it revolves around a different set of characters. They did not bring back Cillian Murphy and Naomi Harris back for the sequel. This film came out in 2007. And was made on a much higher budget than the previous film. This film was made off a $15 million budget, and I believe it made $65 million worldwide at the box office. And it revolves a different cast of characters who I'm about to name right now. So the film stars Rose Byrne, Jeremy Renner, Harold Perny. That's a really hard name to pronounce. It has Imogen Poots and Idris Alba. Idris Alba's in this film. Of course, he plays a much smaller role. But yeah. It takes place 6 months after the previous film, and you have like the American military involved in this version. And through the opening of the film, it kind of explains on what happened within those 28 weeks within the opening of the film. There is a character at the beginning who ends up escaping during a rage virus attack, which ends up wiping out his his family and his friends, and he ends up leaving his wife behind. And then you fast forward to 28 weeks later, where he's picking up his kids from, I believe, like a train station or something like that. And then they ask him, well, what happened to mom? And then rather than him being truthful what happened, he basically straight up lies to them, because the mother ends up showing up later on again in the movie, which in turn, even though she survived, she ended up becoming a carrier of the virus, ends up giving it to him, and next minute the rage virus outbreak starts to spread all over in that particular area. And that's where the blood and the carnage and all that other stuff kicks in, where Jeremy Renner's character is trying to get Imogen Poots and Rose Byrne's characters out to survive, to get them as far away as possible, because the military is gonna try to clear out the area completely. But no, it's a good blend of action, a good blend of horror, a good blend of drama. Like I said, this film was made on a much higher budget than the previous one, and it seems like they were filming it with different camera lenses too, if you compare to how the first film was filmed. So the original director and writer, Danny Boyle and Alex Garland, are only executive producers for this one. They had a different director direct this sequel for it. But no, they went all out with this sequel. And of course, the theme music that they used from the previous film reoccurs in this film. So it's like the 28 Days Later franchise has its own theme music. So but no, overall it's like I said, it's an action-packed horror thrill ride You know, you see how the rage virus has spread further, and how these infected creatures or zombies or whatever you want to call them go completely wild on human beings with their ferocious attacks on the living. You know, but yeah, it definitely lives up to the hype. You know, it's a worthy sequel to the first film. So, you know, if you like the first movie, then you're probably gonna love the second one as well. You know, and we have still have yet to see the latest installment in this franchise, which is 28 years later. You know, so once I get a chance to see that, I'll give you guys a full review on that as well. But if you want to check out my previous review of 28 Days Later right here, I'll leave it description below here on the channel. If not, you could check it out by going directly to the channel itself, and you can end up watching this movie review and the other one back to back. So I would have to give 28 weeks later a so like a B. It's a solid B. You know, and it's definitely worth a rewatch if you have it part of your movie collection along with the first film, so you guys have like a good double feature movie night. But yeah, I give it a solid B. So did you guys like 28 Weeks Later? Do you prefer the first film over the second film, or do you like both movies equally? Are you going to see the third installment in the franchise 28 years later? Let me know. Comment below. If you want to see more content like this, I got a whole catalog of movie reviews you can check out here on the channel, as well as other numerous content such as my DVD and Blu-ray haul videos, my adventurous YouTube vlogs, and others numerous content. So if you want to stick around, then make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys around for the next video. Have a great day now. Peace.